Dear friends, I would like to give a talk on action research. The word itself, some kind of things, you're going for an action. So, when you are coming across the word action research, there is a fundamental question. Who found out the word? You may be knowing a person, Kurt Lewin, who is the proponent of field theory. He was an American psychologist. Not only American psychologist, he is a social psychologist um, who was saying about the field theory. Something about the field theory. We are living in a society, is it? We are living in a society. So you consider you as a person. I taught in the class the field theory. I taught. There was a picturization was there. Otherwise, you may just go to the Google and search what is field theory. Before going to study something about action research, first you make a research of field theory. Then only you can understand what is action research is. Because what all things you are studying, there you need the theoretical basis. The theoretical basis is Kurt Levin's field theory. Okay, I will explain that in simple words. You are a person living in the society. So, you have some driving forces. So, you have some driving forces means as a person, now you wanted to do something. That is your driving force. But to attain that goal, before that, there will be some barriers. There will be some barriers. For example, take the corona right now. You wanted to go to a place, typically to Kannanallur or Kottayam. But there are some containment zones. Containment zones means that is called the barriers. But you will overcome that barriers. You will overcome. The restraining forces you will overcome and you will go to the goal. So in between this there is an environment. There is an environment. The COVID environment is there. Barrier is there. COVID environment is there. You are living in the COVID environment. That is called the psychological environment. Within a circle you are living. The barrier is there, but you have to cross the barrier to get the goal. So, Levin's field theory, we have a space. We have a space, life space. You are not only living at Kannanallur, you are going to Kottayam, maybe to Andhra, maybe to America or some other place. That is your life space. So, your life space will be increasing. Same thing, your psychological environment also. So, in between, you will find out lot of problems. All the problems cannot be solved, but some problem can be solved. This is called action research. Some problems, some felt problems you can solve. That is action research. When you're going as a teacher to the college or the school, you may find some problems among students or among teachers. When you are feeling a problem, when you are being in a school or the classroom, you are taking that particular problem and analyzing it. Analyzing for giving a solution for that. So, action research is to apply some psychological ideas to a practical endeavor. Some psychological ideas to a practical endeavor, practical solution. So, action research is for a practical solution. So, two things you may take into your mind. Kurt Lewin, don't forget that. Sometimes it comes as a one-word question. Kurt Lewin. Then he was 1933 or 1934. Two descriptions are there. If the exact answer you wanted to get, you go for 34. Kurt Lewin and F.W. Taylor, they are co-workers. I think that means the F.W. Taylor's management theory. So okay, whatever may be, he was always making some experiments with his co-workers, PhD students, and some social problems. So he said, action research is the mother to solve some problems. So I will say certain steps of action research. What will be the first step? You may please think. First step, what will be the first step? You will make a focus, is it? You will find out a problem. Without finding a problem, what you can do? So the first step is a selection of a problem. First is selection of a problem. What is that selection? When you felt something in your classroom or in the environment, you're selecting that problem. I want to study this. You're selecting a problem. From the selection, you can make a title. You can make a title there. For example, a student who is sleeping in the classroom or a very naughty boy, so make a title for that. An action research on the misbehavior of a particular student. Don't say the name. Don't say the name, particular student. Okay, like that. The heading we can make it later, but you find out first step is finding a selecting a problem. Then the clarifying the theory. Theory means the particular problem. Maybe what I said is misbehavior. Misbehavior is having certain theoretical basis. So you may go for the analysis of theoretical base. That means how the misbehavior comes, what is the cause of misbehavior. There are many scholars who said about misbehavior. So like that, you just go and analyze with your reading. It can be in minor project, it can be said as a review. With a review, you will get lot of knowledge. So the second step is clarifying the theories. Then the third step is identifying research questions. Research question means you are making some questions. How we can analyze it? So what is the cause of misbehavior? What is the cause of misbehavior? Why it happens so? So certain questions here. You should have the theoretical base. And whenever you are making some questions for a research work or an action research, you may consult with your guide. You make lot of questions. From that questions, you may please reduce certain questions, and with the help of the guide and with your help of the brain, you can reduce. Which is the apt question. If you're going to the shop and asking about the price of a particular thing, you can understand. You will first ask what, and then you will go to what is the quality of that, what is the duration, is it there's warranty or guarantee, like that. Certain questions you have to form. Then what is it? With the question, you are going for the collection of data. Collection of data from the students. In action research, you can analyze the student. You can go for the records of the school. You can go for the records of the teachers, then parents, peer group, etc. That is a collection of data. All the data you may please collect. Maybe making an interview or giving a question or a questionnaire or something like that. Okay, collection of data. Then fifth step is analyzing that data. Teacher is said what? Give a particular mark for that. What is said by the students? What was your reason? What was your aim to find out? So like that, analyzing that data. Then after analyzing, you are making a report of the result. Then last is taking an informed action. Informed action means you can directly intervene with the student without saying that your problem is that. So action research is like this. So in action research, you are putting an effort to solve a problem which is prevailing in the society. A social problem may be, an individual problem may be, a felt need where you are encountering when you are coming to the classroom. That is action research. So if you are having more doubts, you may just call me or ask to me. I will explain that. In WhatsApp, I will right now say something in Malayalam also.